Every once in a while, it's nice to relax with a more casual and point-and-click style of adventure, and there's a brand new one called Nightmares from the Deep: The Cursed Heart. But is this ghostly pirate adventure worth taking, or should it just be avoided like a pirate's curse? Nightmares from the Deep: The Cursed Heart is actually the first of a trilogy of games that have seen release on PC, all with similar styles of gameplay. The game is a point-and-click adventure game filled with puzzles, and there's quite a lot of these style of game via Steam, but not as many on the PlayStation 4. The game's story is about a museum curator named Mrs. Black who gets a shipment of pirate-related stuff that is being added to the museum, including the remains of the evil Captain Remington, and after a bit of exploration at the museum itself and giving back Remington some of his items from his past, he actually comes to life and ends up kidnapping the museum curator's daughter and takes her on a voyage to Skull Island. The main character then joins in on the pirate adventure in order to try to save her daughter, and you have to traverse the pirate ship and Skull Island while solving all the various puzzles in order to save her. The most common style of puzzle is the hidden object puzzle, where you'll be given an image with a bunch of objects in it, and you'll get a list of all the objects that you need to find, and once you're able to find them all, you'll usually be rewarded with one of the items that you ended up finding in that picture, which will then help you complete a various task amongst the island. If you're not the best at these kind of hidden picture puzzles, you can get various hints in order to try to help you find the items, or you can even do a Mahjong puzzle instead, where you're matching tiles that are the same as long as they are open tiles, and once you complete the Mahjong puzzle, you'll get the same item that you would have gotten for completing the hidden object puzzle. There's also a few other styles of puzzles as well, including ones of pictures that get all jumbled up and you'll have to put them back together, or rotating different pieces of various things to set up a maze or to get the object to look the way it's supposed to. So there's more than just the hidden picture ones, and it breaks up the monotony of doing those style of puzzles over and over throughout the game. There is a plethora of game cutscenes, and the story that's told throughout actually isn't too bad, dealing with the pirate, a lost love of his, and the whole time him trying to sacrifice your main character's daughter in order to actually become his former bride. It's not, of course, mind-blowing or anything, but it actually was better than I was expecting. The only issue is the cutscenes themselves that are given for various times throughout the course of the story really aren't all that well done, with a lot of really questionable lip syncing, voice acting that's just passable at best, and overall they look muddy when you end up seeing the cutscenes play out. There are two difficulties, normal and expert, with expert having less of the hints available to you overall, and some penalties for missing the mark on finding objects within the hidden pictures, as well as a bonus scenario that you can unlock once you've completed the main game, which will add a little bit of extra length to the overall experience. The game's main plot took about 2.5 to 3 hours in order to work my way through. Throughout the course of my playthrough, the game ran smoothly. There wasn't any glitching or crashing or slowdown of any kind, though I will say the controls overall, while they work, there was a few hiccups here and there, mostly in the Mahjong. Selecting the right tiles sometimes was a bit of a chore, as it wouldn't go to the one I was trying to go to next, as well as sometimes you would highlight the item within the hidden picture and you know that's the object at once, but for whatever reason when I ended up pressing X to select it, it just didn't until I adjusted it a little bit, but it really wasn't anything too aggravating. If you're a PlayStation trophy hunter, the game does actually feature a platinum, and it's pretty easy to obtain. It's only going to take you a few hours, though it will take multiple playthroughs to do so, because one time you'll have to get all the hidden pictures, while another time you'll have to do all Mahjong puzzles instead, but even with that, it'll probably take you less than 6 hours in order to earn that plat. While games like this are a dime a dozen on Steam and PC, this game doesn't really get seen really all that often on PlayStation 4. In fact, the last one I actually played through was the Goosebumps game that ended up coming out last year, which was actually quite well done. In the end, I'm going to be giving the game a 5 out of 10. It is $9.99 for the PlayStation 4 currently, though initially there is a price deduction for Plus members. But if you see it on sale and you're looking for an easy platinum, it's definitely worth doing. Or if you just want something that's a little bit different from what you may currently be playing, it's honestly not that bad. But anyway guys, that's going to wrap up this review. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.